Hi, so I'm just about to leave New York to go home for Christmas, and I was thinking this would be the great opportunity. I've got a few minutes to just do a quick video about one of the things that the worst book I'll ever write did for me. Doors it opened, one opportunity, and that was actually being able to spend 3.5 years in New York City, which for some people is just like a dream. I will also go into a bit more detail about the things that happened while I was here, but I just want to take this as a whole thing, really. In terms of, if I hadn't written the worst book I'll ever write, I wouldn't have been able to spend 3.5 years here in New York, and that's just practically. So a lot of people ask me, like, well, how did you do it? Because obviously we know you need green cards to live in America and things like that. I was able to apply for a visa based on the fact that I was an author and I had written this book. So I was actually able to come and spend time here. I wasn't able to like work another job, which was fine because I was exploring writing. I was doing writing online, and really just starting to think about what does it mean to be an author. And so I was able to be here in New York, where it was just like so much creativity around me. And that brings me on to what that experience, well, big part of what that experience did for me. So as I said, I wanted to be a pilot. So I was so focused that a lot of my energy went into very academic subjects. So maths, physics, the sciences, engineering. So that was what I needed to do in order to like become a pilot. When I was younger, I was very creative. I had an imagination. I spent a lot of time on my own as a child. So I created things, stories, and I draw and all of that. So there was this creative part of me as well. But when I got older and I started to obviously really pursue what I wanted to do, that side of me that was creative, that liked to play, was kind of like, well, that's not getting me to where I want to go. So I'm going to put it to one side. When I came to New York, it just awoke this creative part of me. I was able to, first of all, just observe all of the different creative people here, all the different things they did. I did things in industries that I would never have got the opportunity to do if I was back home. So in fashion, again, like writing, advertising, just so much stuff, meeting people in music, performing, acting, just so much. And as much as all of that was just really fun to do, it was also just like, this part of me is there, but it's been like, I won't say dead, but I haven't been using it. So I think that really brought out a lot of creativity for me, and in me, and it gave me lots of ideas and became really inspiring and all of this stuff. So what I want to say in this video, based on me coming to New York for the last 2 days, is just something simple as just, let me just write this book, opened up a door, not only for me to do some really interesting things, but also to discover parts of me that perhaps I had put to one side and I didn't really, think were that important, but they actually are. So whatever it is that maybe you think you want to do, there may be a path in your life that you kind of need to go along so you don't forget parts of yourself. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't forget, because we are rounded human beings. And I know I was so focused on flying that it was just academia. And now I do still get very interested by academia, but I have a big creative part of me as well. So let's just embrace all of us, all of ourselves, and remember that sometimes life knows what's best for us. In fact, all the time, life knows what's best for us. And a path that you might think, this is not where I want to be, maybe exactly what you need in order to be able to bring that into the bigger picture of your life. Okay, so I'm going to stop now and I'm going to head to check out and head home for Christmas. See you next time.